Hi everybody, how are you? All right, so I'm just going to hang in here while I wait for a few people to jump on in. And while we do that, I'll just introduce myself to you. I'm Sally Sparks Cousins, and I am a business and life coach. I love personal branding, graphic design, photography, and team building in network marketing. I am a solo entrepreneur, and my mission in life is to inspire as many entrepreneurs to live their dream by never working a day in their life and continuing to do and make money while doing what they love. How cool is that? Good morning, ladies. Have bright eyes. That would be Savannah. How are you all this morning? Oh, look at those hearts. All right, so yesterday I committed to coming live like every day for 12 months. So here we are at day number two. And I heard a woman talk. So what we normally do is, I'll just cover this again, we do content first and then I'll do Q&A. I have no idea, but somebody sent me a super heart yesterday, so if you can figure that stuff out, send me super hearts. I really liked it and it was purple. If you want to share this on out, if you think that anyone could benefit from a little bit of sparkle, swipe up and share and invite your followers, because I would be so grateful if you did that. And if not, that's cool, just enjoy. All right, so today's content, you buy credits to use super hearts. Okay, well, I don't need to spend any money. So what I want to talk to you today is, it's something I heard Jane Leach talk about the other day, and I didn't actually know this, so I wanted to share what she said in regards to the word no. Did you know that by the time we are 1 year old, we have heard the word no 400 times by the time we're one? And it's kind of, it could be like no, or no, don't touch that. But by the time we're one, we've already heard that word no 400 times. By the time we are 5, we have heard it 200,000 times. What? Seriously? 200,000 times. By the time we're a teenager, over 400,000 times. By the time we're a teenager, we've heard the word no. And by the time you are an adult, you've actually heard the word no so many more times than you've ever heard the word yes. Like, you can't even count the difference between it. It's crazy, right? It's crazy that you could hear the word no that many times in your life. Now, when you join a business where you want to build a team, or if you are selling a product, or you are just, making your own products or services and you're offering them to people, you would think when you heard the word no that it's cool. I've heard it so many times before, right? I've heard it so millions of times before. I should be all right hearing the word no. But it is one of the most scariest words. I know when I am coaching people, they are like, oh my God, everyone said no. I've asked everyone, they all said no. And the word no scares them. It puts fear inside them so deep that they may start a business with passion, excitement, enthusiasm, and they're so ready to go and take on the word. And then they hear the word no, and what it does is it starts to breed doubt, and it starts to breed frustration, and you start to get scared to ask people or share your product or service with people because you're scared to hear the word no. And what happens is that this is why so many people who are entrepreneurs and solo entrepreneurs, you're in network marketing, people usually quit and don't make it because they hear that word no and they think that it's personal, that the person maybe doesn't like them or hates them because they hear the word no. And it's not. You need to look at the word no as a challenge. It's a challenge to turn it into a yes. Now, the biggest thing I know in regards to, let's say, recruiting and hearing the word no, and if you're team building, you're going to hear the word no more than you're going to hear the word yes. On average, only one person in every 10 that you get to sit down and have a conversation about your opportunity is going to actually join your team. That means you need to speak to 100 people to just get 10 people to join your team. Now that's being, you know, reasonable. My statistics are a little bit higher than 1, but, you know, generally it is, you know, 1 to 2, and I'm probably sitting around the 2 to 3 in regards to getting a yes, or at least turning them into a customer or getting them to join your team. So what you want to do is when you're communicating with people, you want to stop and listen and stop thinking about you and hearing that word no, because you know you want to build a team and you want residual income, or you want to sell your product or service, and either people ignore you and they don't even say no, or they do tell you straight out no. You need to forget about it, disconnect that emotional connection and go, okay, well, what can I do now to get them to a yes? So one of the things I have found is nobody says yes. Very few, not saying nobody, very few people say yes on the very first time that you discuss the business opportunity with them. Very few. I have had people over 12 months, I think 15 months was probably the longest between the first exposure to my business to when they actually decided to join. Now, how do I turn a no into a yes? Well, if they say no, I'm not interested in the business opportunity, I usually thank them. I will say, oh, thank you so very much for being so honest with me. You know why? Because most people, they just start to ignore me. They won't even tell me no, they're not interested. So I really appreciate your honesty. But hey, look, who knows where you're going to be in another 2 or 3 months' time with your life, your family, who knows what situations may change in the next few months. Because, you know, I love what I do. So would it be okay if I contacted you in another, say, 2 to 3 months just to see where you're at? And we can chat about to see if you're interested in the business opportunity then or not. That's okay. It's all good. Every person I have ever said that question to always says yes. I have not had one person, literally in the 2 years, I have not had one person who has said no. Don't contact me in 3 months' time. They're happy because nobody knows what's going to happen between now and in the next 3 months. Maybe they were interested for a reason in the first place, that you were able to have the conversation with them. There was a reason why they had the conversation with you to start with. There is a reason why you had gotten to that point to ask them yes or no. So everybody will say yes. So put that into your little skill set. We'll definitely be covering more of that in the training in Queensland if you are interested. I'm doing one-on-one training on the Gold Coast in October. If you can't attend live, we will be live streaming the training as well with 48-hour replay, so you can catch up if you can't catch it live. If you're interested, if not, just keep tuning into Coffee Time. It's all good. Gotta ask the question, right? So, yes, Olivia's going to be there. So that's our content for today. I hope you're happy with day 2. I hope it's a little bit of something you can add to your repertoire. If you've got any questions now, let me know. My husband usually brings me a coffee. And, oh my God, it's on your birthday. Seriously, Liv? It's on your birthday? Okay, making mental note, making Sparkle mental note right now. How cool is that? All right. Oh, what a way to spend your birthday with me. I hope you've got some really good plans for the rest of the day. We've only got a few hours together, but I hope you have some awesome plans for your birthday. Do you have any questions? For those who are time poor, please go get your jobs done. That's our content for today. Anyone who's hanging around and wants to have a bit of a chat and ask questions, go for it. This is what we do in Coffee Time. If I've got time, my mum is actually dropping the dogs off at the moment. I missed that question. Can you type? If it was a question, if it was a statement, then I will catch it when I rewatch the replay. But if you've got any questions, let me know. Are you coming? Have you signed up to the training? This is my very first official speaking engagement that I'm organising myself to be the presenter in Queensland. So it's a pretty exciting step for me in my new business. Yeah. Quirky, it is okay still learn from you until I can get back into business. Is so good. Yeah, it's so okay to learn from me. And I don't just, like, I teach business, but I teach mindset. I teach positivity. I have been through a lot of stuff in my life. And, you know, maybe one coffee time I'll share some of that as a topic. I don't know. I do, you know, get a little, well, no, I'm always authentic, but you know, sometimes I can share, you know, some of my deep, dark secrets. Not that they're secrets. No, you don't have to be in direct sales or running your own business. I have people in here who love fasting and 5-2 and love the mindset shift that I had to make to become a faster. I have people in here who just want to be inspired to think positively, to change their thought processes and their mindset in just day-to-day life, like getting out of bed in the morning, right, and making your bed. What a great way to start the day. I've accomplished something straight away. I am really good at getting out of bed and not making my bed. All right. So, commitment to you is I will get out of bed and make my bed every single morning before coffee time. How's that? It makes you feel that you've achieved something. And I know I used to do it all the time. I would get out of bed and I would make it. And because I have been unwell, I have been spending a lot of time in bed. So I like kind of go back to bed halfway through the day and work from my laptop sometimes to lay down. But what I'll do is I'll still make it and then I'll go back and get into a made bed. All right, we don't see any questions. Thank you so much for all jumping in and following me. Day 2 of my 365-day challenge to go live. Hope that content was good for you guys. Please, if you found it of interest, please share it on out. I would appreciate that. Share the spark of love. Swipe up to share and up to invite friends. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to go now and get started. Go and say hi to my mum because they're about to go away. So we're dog sitting for a week. So I better go and say hi and bye before she heads off. Have an absolutely amazing day. Never let anyone dull your sparkle. And make sure you get at least one income producing activity done, okay? Take action, girls. Take action. Oh, and gentlemen, because I do have gentlemen that come in as well. All right, bye. Have a great day.